Hello and welcome back to the Bob Cave. I'm back at it, continuing my old school universe mode here. This is season 4 of my universe mode. We're at WCW Clash of the Champions. Excuse me. WCW Clash of the Champions number 17. And I'm back at it live here in the Bob Cave. I'm back home. If you guys are on my YouTube, you would know, hey, Bob was away in California, baby. California dreaming. Yes, I was. But here we are back at it, continuing my old school universe mode after a bit of a vacation. Clash of the Champions 17. This one is live from the Civic Center in Savannah, Georgia. November the 19th, 1991 is the date of this show. And we're going to kick it L-I-V-E live here back at you in the Bob Cave. Let's do it. My cat Dusty right next to me wants all the loving in the world, baby. He knows I give it to him, but not when I'm streaming, baby. Alright, let's get it started. This is WCW Clash of the Champions 17. The announcers for this show are Jim Ross and Tony Schiavone. Starting things off, we got a lumberjack match with Thomas Ridge along with Alexander York taking on Big Josh. Right here, that's a lumberjack match. So we got the Freebirds, Jimmy Jam Garvin, Michael P.S. Hayes, Ricky Morton, and Terry Taylor here, all in this lumberjack match up here. Lumberjacks in this match, if you will. It also consisted of the Young Pistols, Todd Champion, and Sergeant Buddy Lee Parker. Let's do it. Let's get down to the ring. We are going to play this one here, as you know, on a pay-per-view or a show like Clash of the Champions. We always play every match, so we will be playing this one as Big Josh. And as always, I want to take the time thanking you guys for all your community creations, past, present, and future. Then, now, forever. Cannot do this without you and all of your wonderful creations. Also, can I thank you guys enough for joining me in the Bob Cave. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting on all my social media platforms. If you haven't done so already, down below, that's where you're going to find me, the B.O.B. baby. Let's kick it. We're about to start this match. Big Josh taking on Thomas Rich. Tom T. Rich. I need to edit that name. Didn't even catch that when I downloaded the guy. Call on Wildfire. Alright, here we go. Tommy Rich and Big Josh. Lumberjack match. Here we go, back into the corner, back first. Elbow drop by Wildfire. Big Josh with the counter. Shoulder block. Wildfire, Tommy Rich thought he was in control. Right there, STO takedown by Big Josh. Here we go. Josh now taking control, counter there. Here we go. Big Josh taking control of Tommy Ridge. Paw driver on Ridge. Jumping knee drop. And here we go. Set him up, pump handle. Yes, driving him down with that pump handle suplex. And a big clubbing forearm to the chest. And Thomas Rich is in trouble. As the Freebirds look on. Flying body splash. Ugh, and I did not know they had that as their second attire. I'm gonna have to delete that, man. Ugh. Alright, pump handle again. As Terrence Taylor and Richard Morton look on. Big Josh taking control, stomp to the arm. And a club and forearm missed again. And Ridge taking Big Josh over into the corner. Josh with the counter. Hard. Irish whip into the corner and big right hands now by Josh. What's up, the Wrestling Messiah? Hope you're doing well, my friend. Big rights and a mat slam by Josh. Here we go. Overhead belly to belly. Caught him. Caught him flush with that belly to belly. And here we go. Irish whip into the corner. Knife edge chop. Excuse me. Scooping a slam. No. Ridge with the counter. And a reverse DDT by Thomas Ridge. I hear that, brother. Take a puff for me. Elbow drop to the back of the head. Here we go. Ridge taking advantage right now of Josh. And a counter. Shot to the gut. Back in the ring they go. Irish whip now off the ropes. A duck by Ridge. And a counter there by Big Josh. Scooped up. Ridge taking control. Referee in the way. Big Josh fighting out of it. And thrown over that top rope to the floor. Big Josh trying to regain his wind, his stamina, if you will. And Terrence Taylor on the apron. He's taking down the turnbuckle pad. He took it off. And just suffered a shoulder block. A shoulder thrust right to the midsection. And here we go. Brought back in. There we go. Double arm suplex. And a distraction now by Taylor. Come on, ref. Big Josh pandering here, and it cost him this bickering back and forth with Terrence Taylor. As you can see, Thomas Ridge getting back on his feet. Irish whip into the corner, into that exposed corner. And here we go, a Connor roll. Will it be enough? Referee out of position. 1, 2. Referee taking very long with this count. What is going on? As he in the pocket of the York Foundation. Here we go, big forearm. Clubbing forearm there by Big Josh. Josh out the back door, floating over into a DDT. Big Josh caught him, and here we go. Big Josh wants him up. Missed the clothesline. Guess I gotta get him in the corner. Not quite sure what they have his finisher set as. Gonna pull him back into a sidewall slam. Come on. They're too far away to be distracting me. Get him out of here, ref. Come on. He's a lumberjack in this match. And a clothesline to the back of the head by Thomas. And Ridge now setting him up in that corner with the exposed turnbuckle. Gonna nail him face first in that exposed. Into that exposed turnbuckle. And here we go. Ridge gonna get a taste of his own medicine. Oh my. Firing right back there. Big Josh. Knee lift. And an elbow drop by Ridge. And into the corner he goes. A scoop. And a slam. Up and down he goes. Ridge now from the middle rope. Measuring him. Waiting for him to get up. Flying club and blow to the back. Oh, both men thinking offense. Big Josh hit his though. Referee's back turn. Clothesline, ducked by Ridge. Tommy Ridge with an Irish whip. A duck. And got caught with that jawbreaker. Oh, Saito suplex. And a big time right hand. Overhead belly to belly, no Thomas Birch with a counter. And a big right, ridge. Irish whip into the corner. What's Birch going for here? Fist drop. He caught it. Then a kick out by Big Josh. Thought he had him right there. Josh managing to kick out. Ridge trying to finish him off. Sleeper slam. And Ridge tossed from the top rope. Flying double axe. Yeah, what has he got his finisher as here? I'm gonna get him in the corner. Irish whip counter there by Ridge. Running clothesline and a bulldog. Caught him and busted him open. Oh, Tommy Ridge got it. Alright, let's just sim that and have Josh win it. Damn. Ridge came to play. Wildfire. Getting the dub, that's fine though. Like I said, we're gonna sim it. Sometimes you win them, sometimes you lose. I'm playing on Legend, I tell you that, but we're gonna continue. Alright. Quit. Sim it. It's all good. Big Josh gonna get the win. Moving on to the next matchup here. Bobby Eaton took on Firebreaker Chip. We don't have Firebreaker Chip, but we got Noam Dar, so we're gonna play and have Noam Dar here face Beautiful Bobby Eaton. We're gonna play this one as Beautiful Bobby. Alright, let's get into it. Beautiful Bobby taking on Noam Dar as we continue Clash of the Champions 17. Alright, here we go, loading on up. Here we go, baby. Beautiful Bobby in action. Noam Dar, 1-on-1. Eaton starting off running clothesline. And a neckbreaker by Beautiful Bobby. Big right hands. Needed a spine, and Eaton right now all over Dar. I play on Legend. Yeah, so you know the struggle then, brother. You definitely know. Sometimes, man, on the universe mode, it can be a battle. Like, especially if your timing's off. Like, don't get me wrong, some days I feel like even that's easy. Depending on the game, to be honest. I feel like some of them are a little bit different on Legend. Not making excuses. Hey, you win some, you lose some. Oh, running crossbody to the floor, a suicide dive. Like, I was looking on here before I even started streaming, looking at some of the overalls. I'm like, oh, why are they so wonky? And I'm like, oh yeah, because it's the universe mode. It's gonna change as it goes on, you know. All right, here we go. Dar missing the drop kick. Bobby Eaton back in the ring at a 3 count. Here we go, back suplex into a side slam. And Eaton continuing his dominant ways here in this matchup. Just having his way with Dar. Dar counters though, big right to the gut. Irish whip now off the ropes. STO takedown. And Eaton in control. Beautiful Bobby looking to set him up here. Pulling him in. Swing on that breaker. Yeah, it is. That's why I changed the sliders. Yeah, I don't change the sliders really on mine. Here we go. The Alabama Jam. Got it. Will it be enough? 1, 2, 3. Oh, you bastard, Dar. Couldn't just give it to me. Yeah, I don't change the sliders. The only thing I really change when I get the game, I put the blood on. I put it on Legend. Nice! Double arm suplex into a neck breaker. Let's cover him after that. Gonna get a rope break now. 1, 2, 3. Alright, you can get the win. Yeah, so I put the blood on. The pinfall, I like the tap. I love the tap. And the same with the submission. I only want it to where I'm hitting the buttons. I can't do it to where I'm doing the analog on either, really. I mean, I've done the analog when I've had to, but right there, beautiful Bobby with that double arm suplex and a neck breaker. Like, I think I played my nephew, maybe online, or my brother, I can't remember. Played one of them on the new 2K, on PS5. And had to play with that analog pin, and I'm just like, oh god, I hate it. Maybe I just tried to play, I can't remember. But like I said, yeah, I don't adjust nothing. Except that, even though I probably should. Cause the computers sometimes, man, whew, they be killing it. Alright, after this match, Sting receives his final box, and it's Medusa with a dance. While doing the dance, Sting is distracted, and Lex Luger, the WCW champion, he targets Sting's left leg, hits him with a chop block, and begins the assault on Sting's legs. So, Sting is injured, and he is taken away in an ambulance. Next up, we got match number 3. We got the Z-Man taking on the Diamond Stud. Tom Zank taking on Diamond Stud here. And we're going to play this one as the Z-Man. Alright, and as this loads up, I want to tell you guys to be sure to check out my YouTube channel. You can check out the back catalog of my old school wrestling universe mode. Yes, this thing is 4 seasons deep. It goes back for quite some time. We're in 1991 here, so you can imagine we're back in what, 88? 87, 88 on the universe mode. So yeah, definitely go check some of them out. I know the first season might be a little rough to get through because of recording difficulties, should I say, at the point in time. But hey, we got everything figured out. We're up and running as usual, and I hope all is well with all you guys out there. So here we go. Diamond Stud and a Z-Man. Z-Man nailed right away at that clothesline from Stud. And Stud off to a fast start, got him up. Snake Eyes the Diamond Stud, the bigger of the two. And proving right away that size is going to be his advantage. His size and his strength for sure. And here we go, Z-Man has got to rely on his quickness, his wrestling ability here, his high flying. Right back into a shoulder block he's pulled. And Zank now. His arms being stomped away on. And right out of the gate, Diamond Stud looking to prove a point here, I guess, of sorts. And defeating the Z-Man will move him right up along the top 10 here in WCW. And as you can see, Z-Man, his arms, he's taking some damage to the arms. And a drop toe hold, pulling Diamond Stud right back into it. Right into a drop kick. Z-Man, arm ringer. Driving him down into the mat. And gonna work the arm. From the top rope now, Z-Man looking to fly. club and blow there by Z-Man. Caught him with the hip throw. And Stud with the counter. Rake in the back. And thrown to the apron. Big right countered there by Z-Man. Z-Man headed up top. Stud distracted, missed that shoulder block. Z-Man countered and nailed him there with that club and blow to the back. And Z-Man looking to take advantage, dragon screw leg whip. Z-Man hitting the ropes. Big splash. And Z-Man going for a cover. Referee in position. 1. Just a 1 count, not enough. Z-Man now from the middle rope, looking to take advantage. Oh, flying like lariat. And a cover by Z-Man, going for a pin immediately after it. Veteran move there by Z-Man. And Z-Man nailed. And a kick out at 1. And Stud with a fall away slam. And he just rocked Z-Man with that fall away. Z-Man up and down with the diamond stud. He got him with the edge. Alright, referee seen it. Whew. Good, I was worried. Stud taking advantage. Running crossbody by Z-Man. Z-Man springboard into a leg, I believe it was a leg drop there. Springboard back, reverse leg drop. And Stud fighting out of it, elbow to the gut. Counter by Z-Man. Z-Man with the sleeper. He got the rope break. Z-Man and Stud have been battling it out here. Going for a hip toss, caught him, no. Rocker dropper. Z-Man up top. Just waiting for him. Waiting for the Stud to get out. Missile drop kick connecting. Will it be enough? 1, 2. Oh, near fall for the Z-Man. Thought he had it. And Z-Man off the ropes. Big 747. 1, 2. And a kick out by Stud. Springboard missile drop kick. The cover. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Z-Man got him with that springboard. He rocked the Stud's jaw. He rocked the Stud's jaw. He rocked the Stud's jaw. Fall away slam. Big Scott Hall, baby. Outsider edge. The razor edge, if you will. The sleeper hold right there locked in. But got the rope break right there. The missile drop kick didn't catch him flush, but caught him flush with that springboard missile drop kick. And got him for the 1, the 2, and the 3. And there's your winner, the Z-Man. Alright, after the match, Diamond Stud drops Z-Man with the edge. The Diamond Death Drop. I knew it had a name, I couldn't think of it. Have it written down right here. Moving on to match number 4, we got the TV title on the line. As Stunning Steve is looking to defend that title against PN News. That match was a 3-star matchup with the Z-Man. Here we go. We only got a 5-minute time limit. Most of the TV title matches at this point in time were 15 minutes. So we only got it set for a 5. So here we go. PN News challenging for the television title against Stunning Steve Austin. Give me a oh hell yeah. Good old Stunning Steve, son. Alright, here we go. Loading on up. PN News, Stunning Steve, TV title matchup, 5-minute time limit. Let's do it. Need a draw or a victory for Stunning Steve? Stunning Steve, of course, had Lady Blossom in his corner at this point in time. We don't have Lady Blossom, sadly, so no Lady Blossom here with Austin. But here we go. PN News, Stunning Steve. I got the entrance on, god damn it. I'll be a son, bitch. Alright, let's load up. There we go, let's get a shot here at the title. Television title on the line. 5-minute time limit. For the prestigious television title. Here we go. PN News. Challenging. And here, of course, we'll be taking on the champion right here. The champion, none other than Stunning Steve Austin, the current TV champion. Been having quite the run with this title as well, if I do say so myself. Here we go. Let's start this. Let's skip it. Let's get this opening bell here. Let's get this match underway. PN News, Stunning Steve. And Steve knows all he's got to do is survive the time limit. And he's going to do whatever he can to piss off PN News, cost him this matchup. News outside looking for a cheap shot. Austin looking right away. Knew what he was doing. News running big boot by PN News. The Rat Master going right after Stunning Steve. Steve with the counter. And Steve looking to make quick work here of PN News if he can. PN News beat him on a televised matchup on Saturday morning show on World Championship Wrestling. Referee up to a 7. Austin back in. Austin could have took the count out as well. He wouldn't have cared. PN News would not have won the title, and he knows it. Running body splash in the corner, pulling him right in. With that awesome strength into a scoop slam, devastating scoop slam. And Austin's got to do something here. He's pandering to the crowd, rolling out of the ring, trying to regain his composure here. As PN follows him out. Austin playing a game of cat and mouse now with News. And that's just what Austin's got to do to the bigger PN News. Use his quickness to his advantage. PN going for a choke slam. Austin counters. Austin went for a drop toe hold. Got caught. PN News gonna pull him over. Big clubbing blow to the chest. Austin went for a kitchen sink. Ate all of that man right there. Ran right into that body attack. And a knee to the face on Austin. Austin now looking to take control. Going for a DDT. Now PN News had other thoughts. Back body drop by News. News going for your elbow. Austin with the counter. Rolling right out of the way. Austin now. Side Russian leg sweep by Stunning Steve. Stunning Steve measuring him. Knee drop. And Steve going for a pin. Working that clock like a true champion. Looking to retain here. News got him goozled by the throat. News thinking choke. Slam and got it. And a counter there by Steve. Missed the boot. News side belly to belly. Austin's in trouble. Irish whip now off the ropes. Body attack by PN. Up and down with the press. Austin out of the way. Austin with a spine buster. Spine on the pine. Going for a cover. 1, 2, and a kick out by News. Austin from the middle rope. Flying elbow drop missed. Up. And down with the brainbuster. Austin into the corner. Hip thrust. Into a hip toss. And News with the cover. Austin kicking out. And News fired up. Off the ropes. Big splash. Big body attack there. And Steve is in trouble. Drop toe hold by Stun on Steve. Drop kick to the back. Big right. Steve thinking pile driver gonna connect. Yes! Stun and Steve got the pile driver. And Steve going for the pin. Got the feet on the ropes. 1, 2. And the referee didn't see the feet on the ropes. Stun and Steve outside the ring. Caught up. Snake got him with the guillotine. News with a power slam. And that's gonna be it. Stun and Steve successfully retains the television title. He actually won that one with the illegal pin. So Stun and Steve getting the win either way. Didn't lose the title. Went to a time limit draw in that 5-minute matchup. Hey, I ain't mad at all. Had a win in our minute. PN News might have pulled off the win there. Alright, moving right along here. After that matchup, we got Cactus Jack taking on Van Hammer. Let's head down to the ring, turn the entrance off, make sure we get that right. And here we go. We're going to play this one as Cactus Jack. Bang, bang! And after this match, we're going to take a brief intermission. Get up, get a good stretch. I need a refill. I need another Pepsi, baby. And Pepsi's call my damn name, son. Here we go. Cactus Jack taking on Heavy Metal Van Hammer in a one-on-one contest here. Continuing. Clash of the Champions 17. Here we go. Headed down to ringside. We're going to play this one as Cactus Jack. Mrs. Foley's baby boy. Hasha! Alright, Foley hammering away. Cactus Jack, should I say, hammering away on Van Hammer. Hoisting him up, stun gun. And Jack out of the gate, not wasting emotion here with Van Hammer. Knowing that ever since Van Hammer's been on the scene, he's been on some kind of streak, having his way with opponents, and Cactus Jack not planning on being one of those. Right here, Cobra Clutch. Taking him down into a crossface. And Jack working his way out, elbows. Multiple elbows by Cactus. Here we go, running DDT by Jack. And as you can see, the head already damaged by Jack after that headbutt as well. And a fist drop. Jack knows what body he's going at, what part of the body he's going after, and he's sticking to it. Running clothesline counter into a into a STO, a variation of STO there by Jack. And a jumping knee drop. Counter by Jack, hoisting him up into a wasteland. And Jack with the big right hand, he's been all over Van Hammer. From behind, a headbutt from behind. And Jack is in control. Cactus Jack with the mandible claw. There's been literally nothing that Van Hammer can do. To even get any kind of advantage here over Jack. Here we go, Irish whip now off the ropes. Van Hammer with the duck. A leapfrog by Van Hammer. And a back body drop. Needed a spine. Van Hammer. What's Van Hammer doing here? A leapfrog by Jack. Referee putting the turnbuckle pad back on. Jack thrown to the apron. Jack, big forearm. Fighting his way back in. Van Hammer thinking, going for a dirty punch there. Big right. Van Hammer. Trying to make his way back into this match. Jack about to cut him off. Double arm DDT. Would that be enough? Jack going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Cactus Jack just destroyed Van Hammer. Right here, the mandible claw hooked. And then the double arm DDT putting him away. Jack locking them fingers. And taking out Van Hammer. He actually won this one by using the guitar on him. Let's see if we can find one under the ring here. Sledgehammer will have to do. Here we go. Hasha! Jack, oh my god! What's Cactus Jack doing? This madman. Oh my, just split Van Hammer wide open. I'll take it. Alright, Cactus Jack victorious. Alright, so Jack and Van Hammer battled back to the locker room after Cactus Jack just handed Van Hammer his very first loss. Alright, 3-star matchup. Before we head into the next one, as I said, we're going to take a brief intermission. We got the WCW Tag Team titles on the line. And that's the shitty thing about this is Dustin Rhodes actually had a mystery partner. It's actually a pretty fun mystery. Until you put 2 and 2 together when the person comes out wearing something, but a dragon outfit, if you will. But be that as it may, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat makes his WCW return here. He was currently in WWF with the dragon gimmick. Did not pan out so well for him. Came back home to WCW and immediately thrown into a tag team title match here with Dustin Rhodes, picking him as his partner, taking on the Enforcers. We're going to play this one as Rhodes and Steamboat, but we're going to take an intermission before we do that. Don't go nowhere. I'll be right back, Jack. We still got 1, 2, 3, 4 more matches to go, so plenty of WCW action left, so don't go nowhere. Big main event with Lex Luger defending the world title against Rick Steiner, so stay tuned for that. 3 more title matches after this, so I mean this shows that. So I'll be right back, Jack. Alright, I'm back, Jack. About to open this can of whoop ass right here. Or a can of Pepsi for the working man. Alright, let's get it started. Oh, hell yeah. Alright, here we go. WCW Tag Team titles on the line. The Dragon and the Natural taking on the Enforcers. Here we go. Dusty is ready, man. My son, Dusty, baby. Son of a taco. Yeah, alright. Alright, buddy. Here we go. Yeah, tag team titles on the line. My cat Dusty, he's pumped. He's ready for the Natural, Dustin Rhodes, baby. Alright. Getting hissed at. Man. Nah, I don't want to hear it. Had something on his nose. Had to get it. He don't like it. Get me to business. Here we go. Ricky the Dragon. I want to put him in the Dragon outfit. It's fine with that green and red. Irish whip into the corner. Zbyszko now taking advantage of the Dragon. The Dragon catching both these men off guard. Being a partner of the Natural. And Larry's feeling it. Larry happy about his actions right there. Irish whip into the corner. By the living legend, Larry Zbyszko. Zbyszko and Arn looking to finish him off quick. Rocket launcher with that flying shoulder block. Elbow drop by Arn. There we go. They have done some damage here to the Dragon. The Dragon running inside head scissors there on double A. Here we go, unloading on Anderson now. Anderson with the counter. Double A at the Manhattan drop. And the Dragon over into the corner. Tagging the Larry Zbyszko, the living legend in. And a counter there by Steamboat. Steamboat up on the middle rope. Steamboat clubbing, chop to the head. And a tag into the Natural. Dustin Rhodes tagged in. And the Natural with the running Bulldog. Taking out double A. And Larry is using his karate background right there. Multiple strikes with his feet. Those educated feet. Dustin not having a big right hand firing back. And Rhodes with a knee lift. Jumping knee drop there. And a big neck breaker. And Dustin hammering away on Larry. Larry kipping up. Right into an atomic drop. And a drop kick. Missed there. Zbyszko standing clothesline. Rattling Dustin there. And a knee to the face. Zbyszko trying to maintain this momentum. But Dustin firing back with the forearm of his own. And Dustin set him up. Dustin thinking power driver. No. Zbyszko turning into some big rights. And fighting out of it. Zbyszko the knee to the gut. Zbyszko going for a cover. And Dustin kicking out. Knee to the face. Big time knee lift and a tag in the double A. Arn in. A duck by Anderson. And Arn with that power slam. Elbow to the back. And Dustin there with the counter. Dustin with the leaping clothesline. Just took down Double A. And a tag in. To the Dragon. And a Dragon to jumping knee drop. As Ricky the Dragon begins to work over Double A Arn Anderson with that headlock takeover into a side headlock. Steamboat definitely doing some damage there with cranking that one in. Steamboat up. Snake Eyes in the corner, driven down. Face first into that top turnbuckle as Arn follows through with a choke. And another choke by Anderson. Arn now. Stomping the arm. Dustin in. Dustin not having it. And Dustin now working over the Dragon. Excuse me. The Dragon back on his feet. Dustin was working over Arn Anderson. Arn throws him into the corner. And a double team move here. Holds him and a shot to the gut by Zbyszko. Larry, arm wrench. Multiple strikes to the arm. Springboard forearm there by Zbyszko. Never seen Larry Zbyszko hit that move in my life, but there he did. He just did it. And a tie back into Arn Anderson. That's why these two men have been the tag team champions for so long. Great tag team wrestling. In and out of the ring. Fast tags, frequent tags. And they're just working over Steamboat here. Back to the leg now, Anderson. Having his way, no, Steamboat fighting out. Steamboat with the running, jumping back elbow there. And the Dragon. Octopus stretch. Ricky up, Snake Eyes. The guillotine, excuse me, on the top rope. And a cover. Anderson only getting a one. Steamboat with the counter. And Steamboat with the tag. In comes Dustin. The Natural's in. Rhodes, big right. And here we go. Counter by Double A. Arn. DDT. Arn caught him flush with that DDT. But Steamboat in right away. Dustin countered. Arn countered that back suplex. Dustin rolling to the floor. A guillotine by Steamboat. And Dustin gonna tag in tagging Ricky. The Dragon's in. The Dragon climbing to the top. Here we go. Steamboat waiting for him to get up. Oh, Larry with the save. Dustin, big right hand. Taking out Zbyszko. Ricky to the outside, missing that plancha. And Dustin breaking it up out there. Going after Arn. Ricky throwing him away. And back in the ring goes the Dragon. And Steamboat is ready for Arn to get back in the ring. Up to an 8 count. Can't win the titles like that. Into a gore buster. Drop kick by Steamboat. Knocked him. Caught him right there with the elbow. Busting him open with that shot. Steamboat now throwing him into the corner, back first. And here we go, double team move now by the Natural. And the Dragon shot to the gut. And Dustin with the Manhattan drop. Missing the double X. Now Irish whip into the corner. And right there, raking his face across the top rope. Dustin nailed with that mat slam. And a cover now by Arn. Got a 2. Dustin feeling the effects of that mat slam, a tag into Larry. Zbyszko and missing that forearm. And the Natural with the bionic elbow. Needed a face there by Double A. Not gonna knee him that time. Here we go. The Bulldog caught him. Won't be enough to beat Larry Zbyszko. Not enough. Stretching him. Larry throwing him to the floor. What's Zbyszko doing? Zbyszko with a drop kick to the outside. And Zbyszko with a DDT to that leg, stretching it, trying to hyperextend it any way he can. And right into the ring post, Dustin Rhodes is busting open. Referee up to a 7. This could very well be a count out here. Oh, alright, we're gonna have to submit and let him win it. Damn it. Went to the cheap route. Went for the count out. They got it though. The enforcers got the dub, but we're gonna submit and have Dustin and Ricky Steamboat. I knew I should have got back to Steamboat. Dustin was hurt, baby. Sorry, rematch. 4-star matchup. Hell of a contest. Taking some L's tonight, I tell you that. Whew. Hard fought contest though by both teams. Alright, let's quit. And submit, baby. Submit. Get them new tag team champions, the Dragon and Dustin Rhodes. Alright. Next up, this one was for the Light Heavyweight Championship. We do not have that title here in WCW. We had the WWF one. I did not put it for this show. But we have that. We're going to play this one as Flying Brian as he takes on and defends his title against Johnny B. Bad. Here you go, Johnny B. Bad. Alright, so after that matchup, we had a video package of Jushin Thunder Liger. He's coming back to WCW. Jim Ross interviews Paul E. Dangerously. And we get the U.S. title contract clause. So they begin to discuss the clause of the contract. So here we go. Flying Brian Pillman defending the light heavyweight title against Johnny B. Bad, along with his manager Teddy Long. Here we go. Or Theodore R. Long. Whichever one you prefer. Teddy Long works for me. Here we go. Bad and Pillman, 1-on-1. Here we go. Pillman unloading with some shots. A spinning wheel kick there by Flying Brian. Irish Whip pulling him back into a kitchen sink. Big knee to the gut there by Johnny B. Bad. Here we go. Fisherman Buster nailed it. And Bad off to a fast start. Here we go. Bad setting him up. Snake Eyes on the corner. Bad arm wrench and a kick to the sternum. There we go. Pillman with the counter. Elbow to the gut there by Flying Brian. Pillman, snapmare. And a drop kick to the head. Head scissors, beauty. Pillman now taking advantage. Crucifix, looking for a win. One, not even a one, no. Gotta do more than that to Johnny B. Bad. Counter there by Pillman. Big forearm. Snapmare again. Pillman off the ropes. Drop kick. And Pillman off to a great start. Got him with that whirly bird head scissors. Yes. Teddy heading into the ring. What's Teddy looking to do here? Got caught with the guillotine. Cost enough of the distraction to get Johnny back in this one. And Bad with the combo. Bad. T-burn into a suplex. That exploder. Not even a one. But definitely got Johnny B. Bad the advantage. Bad floating over DDT. Nice DDT. Nice maneuver there by Bad. And Bad is right back in this one. A couple maneuvers. Pillman caught him. Pillman caught Bad. And Pillman gonna dump him over the top to the floor. And Long distracting him. Running crossbody. Pillman now from the top rope. Crossbody, nobody home. Single leg takedown there by Bad. Yeah, big right by Bad. He just rocked Pillman. And Bad jabbing away. Big right. Bad might have knocked him out cold. Referee up to a 4 count. And Bad back out. Gonna pay for it with this Frankensteiner on the floor. And Pillman thinking back suplex. Bad with the counter. Bad gonna slam him face first into the ring apron. Bad again into the apron. Pillman counters that whirly bird again. Pillman, springboard clothesline connected on Bad. Will it be enough? 1, 2, not enough. Bad kicking out. Pillman now from the top. Double axe handle. Come on. Flying body splash connecting. 1, 2. Oh, kick out by Bad. Johnny B. Bad kicking out of that flying body splash. Missed the drop kick. Bad looking to put him away. Pillman with the counter. Pillman with that nightmare shit. I didn't mean to hit that again. Drop kick just busting him open. And a fist drop by Pillman. Pillman. Counter. Bad. Slamming him back first into the corner. And Pillman kicking out. Needed a face. Fisherman suplex. But did not follow through. Did not take the cover. Pillman back on his feet. Pillman gonna launch him from the top. Drop kick to the back of the head on Bad. Pillman caught him. Pillman with the backbreaker. Fist drop again by Flying Brian. Clothesline. Pillman taking him down. And a counter by Bad. Bad making a comeback. Running clothesline by Johnny B. Bad. And these two competitors giving it their all. Knee drop to the arm. Bad with a knee drop to the back of the head. And Pillman's in trouble. Now Pillman with a leg takedown, yes. And Pillman gonna throw Bad back into the ring. Oh, Pillman taking out that shoulder thrust. And Bad breaking the count. Bad gonna throw him back into the ring. There it is, that takeover, that head scissors. Pillman from the top, Flying Brian living up to the lane, flying crossbody by Pillman. Pillman again up top. Flying blood at the top of the head. Pillman flying body splash once again. Referee in position. 1, 2. Oh, Pillman in disbelief. Bad kicking out again. Big right by Pillman. Pillman with the wheelbarrow. The counter roll. The reverse. 1, 2, 3. Pillman got it. Pillman got it with that rolling cradle. Let's look at some highlights right here. The big lefts and that big time right. Them jabs firing away. The flying body splash. Not once, but twice by Flying Brian right here. This is what got him that rolling pin. That roll up. 1, 2, and 3. And Pillman successfully retaining the light heavyweight title. Alright, Flying Brian with the win. That was at least 4. Alright, 4-star matchup for Flying Brian getting the dub. Retaining the light heavyweight title. After the match, Johnny B. Bad knocked out Teddy Long and decided to ditch him. So, excuse me. Teddy Long's services will no longer be needed. Next up, we got the United States heavyweight title on the line. As you heard me say earlier, Sting was attacked. A chop block to the legs. His left leg, in fact, was targeted. Sting making his way back from the hospital as he was taken out in the ambulance, looking to defend the title against Ravishing Rick Rude. And here we go. Ravishing Rick Rude taking on the man called Sting. Sting defending the United States heavyweight title against the Ravishing one. Here we go. As always, I want to take the time to thank all you community creators out there, past, present, and future, then, now, forever. Together, cannot do this without you guys. I also want to throw a cheap plug out there. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to all my social media platforms if you haven't done so already. Down below is where you're going to find me, the B.O.B. baby. Dusty agrees. He's coming back to kiss some butt after hissing at me. But that's where you're going to find me. So be sure to check me out on all them social media platforms. Here we go. Ravishing Rick Rude challenging the man called Sting for the United States heavyweight title. Here we go. And I know it is not a short-haired Rick Rude, which I would love to have right now, but it is all gravy, baby. As he takes on the man called Sting, Rick to the eyes here. And Rude not wasting emotion. Looking to get some gold here in WCW immediately. DDT. Needed a face as Rude begins to do some work here on Sting. Shot to the spine. And Rude right now just all over the man called Sting. Clothesline, took out the ref by mistake. Missed a splash. And a DDT again by Rude. And Rude knows exactly where he's targeting. Going right after Sting's head, neck, and leg at this point in the match. And a counter there by Rude. Left arm lariat, hitting the man he needed to hit. As Paulie causes the distraction he needs to cause. Picking off that top turnbuckle pad. And the northwest corner, Irish whip over the top rope to the floor. As this co-main event continues, we want to thank you guys for joining us here for Clash of the Champions 17. Sting with a suplex on the floor on Rude. And thus far it has been all Rude. Rude sliding back into the ring knowing he cannot win by countout. He can only win this title by pinfall or submission, trying to get it back in the ring. Rick to the eyes by Rude. And Rude with a gut buster, yes. And Ravishing Rick having his way right now. Sting forearm. From the middle rope, Rude looking to fly. Flying, fist drop connecting. And Rude with another fist drop. And Rude right now just all over the man called Sting. Missed the elbow. Caught a knee lift. Rude firing away. Sting in trouble. Sting twisting him up. Rude guillotine on that top rope. Drop down throat first. As the referee puts that turnbuckle pad back on, he is eventually going to kick Paulie out of here. And a shoulder claw locked on by Sting. And a counter here by Rude. Rude, Irish whip into the corner. Falling through with a shoulder thrust. And Rude now working over the man called Sting. As he is stunned. Rude, Irish whip. Sting. Countered. Rude. Reverse DDT. And Rude taunting. As Heyman throws in a steel chair. And Rude wedging it in between that corner. Into the turnbuckles. Running DDT by Rude. And a fist drop. And Rude still just having his way with Sting. Fist drop. That assault on Sting earlier tonight has really done its damage to the man called Sting. Barely able to stand at this point in time as Rude pummels him some more. Rude is like a shark smelling blood. Missed the elbow drop again. Clothesline by Sting. Sting going for a cover. Don't think he's going to beat him with that, and he's not. Just a 1 count. Sting countered Rude, big right hand. Rude setting him up. What's he going for here, Rude? Gourd Buster, yes. And Sting is down. Sting is hurt. Rude countered. Sting, Irish whip. Sting thinking kitchen sink, not today. Rude firing back, shot to the gut on Sting. Jawbreaker. Rude club and blow to the back. Sting with the counter. And here we go into the corner. Sting, face first, taking Rude. Sting slamming him down. Sting with a big splash. And Rude rolling to the floor. Sting crossbody, taking him out. A flying crossbody, dropping Rude on the floor, and a 747 to go along with it. Sting looking to get right back in this one. Needed it back. Sting throwing him into the steel steps. And a double axe by Sting. Running elbow. Rude taking advantage. Rude back into the ring. As he begins to pose, baby. The ravishing one. Sting. Scorpion Deathlock. And it is late in the match, and Rude is fighting for everything he's got. And Rude fighting out of it. Using that upper body strength as advantage. Rude caught him. Sting was thinking clothesline. Sting, back body drop. Stinger. Guillotine. Clothesline by Sting. Another one. Sting in control. A third. Stinger splash. Rude kicking out. Whew. Come on, Rude Awakening. Counter by Rude. Back body drop. And here we go. Rude Awakening. Caught him. Hey, call Sting with a Rude Awakening. Here's the pin. 1, 2, 3. Rude has done it. Rick Rude has done it. We have a new United States Heavyweight Champion of the world. Whew. Hard fought match up here. Right there, a Stinger splash. Thought Sting might have had him, but got caught with the Rude Awakening. And that is what put the man Sting away. The man called Sting fallen victim to the Rude Awakening. And there you have it. A new United States Heavyweight Champion crown. Alright, Rick Rude actually won this one by pulling the trunks with an illegal pin. Go figure. 3.5 star matchup. Tony Schiavone interviews the new United States Champion, Rick Rude, with Paul Heyman and Medusa. Jim Ross interviews Ron Simmons after this match, and match number 9. We got the main event, the total package. Lex Luger, the current WCW World Heavyweight Champion, defending that title against Rick Steiner. And as you can see behind Luger's double bicep pose, we got Harley Race in his corner and Mr. Hughes. And of course, Rick Steiner has got his brother Scott. Here we go. We are going to play this one as the current WCW champ. Oh no, hold on. Hold on a damn minute. We got him. It's fine. We got him all in the wrong corner, but it's all good. I don't know how that happened. I had him in the right one. All gravy, baby. Let's do it. We're playing this one as the total package, Lex Luger. And they just literally had them both behind me, too. Gotta love it. Alright, here we go. Luger and Steiner, one-on-one. For the WCW World Heavyweight title, Lex Luger, of course, the defending champion. The total package. Alright, yeah, my cat Dusty cheering me on. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah, see, it's got Hughes in there. Okay, this thing's all off. Overhead belly to belly. Rick Steiner off to a fast start. Deadlift power slam. Caught him. Here we go. Rick Steiner. Irish whip into the corner. Luger out of the way. Clothesline there by Lex. Counter by Rick. Rick thinking belly to belly again. Luger headbutt. Making sure that don't happen. Luger scooping him up, backbreaker. Lex measuring him, elbow drop, missing him. And Rick with an Irish whip, throwing Luger over the top rope to the floor. Luger got him, caught him, backbreaker by Lex. And Lex in the ring posing now. Luger hitting the ropes. Oh, got caught with the Steiner line. Rick going for the pin. Luger kicking out before one. Gonna have to do more damage than that to Lex Luger. Luger now caught him. Thinking front backbreaker again. Notice Rick turned it into a DDT. And a guillotine. Shoulder block there by Rick. And multiple mat slams. Shoulder block again by Rick. And Luger into the corner face first. Big right countered. Luger with an STO. Steiner right back up in his face. Luger gonna make him pay with a backbreaker, yes. And a jumping elbow drop by the total package, the current WCW champion. Luger again with the backbreaker. An attempt. No, Rick caught him with a knee to the face. Had it scouted that time. Luger up, vertical, suplex up and down. Luger with a running attack. Steiner was ready. Steiner missing the Steiner line, but enough to catch. He caught Luger and stunned him enough. And here we go, bear hug. Bear hug by Rick. I'm not sure if he's got it locked in all the way, but Luger fighting out of it. Multiple elbows there by Luger. Ear clap. Rick was thinking about throwing him. Luger countered. Luger with a shin breaker. And Luger just gonna toss him. And Lex is fired up. Rick with a Death Valley driver. Rick just got Lex up for that DVD. And Luger kicking out of it. Run in, Bulldog, yes! Legs kicking out. Had to use it. Rick headed up top. Elbow drop. And just a 2 on Luger. Running clothesline by Lex. Luger at the rack. And Rick's fighting out. Luger at the clothesline. And Lex looking to take control, press slam. Dropped him down face first. Here we go, Luger with the cover. 2, and not enough. Luger, elbow drop, connecting. Irish whip off, throwing him over that top rope to the floor, and Luger is pumped. He's feeling it. Luger is most certainly feeling it. Mr. Hughes on the apron. Not sure why my own guys distracted me, damn it, but goddamn. Hughes, I think exposing the weakness there on Rick. Rick with the jawbreaker. Irish whip. Rick went for the Steiner line. Not sure what happened there. Throw first on that top rope drop. 2 count by Steiner. Luger went for the forearm. Steiner went for a belly to belly. Steiner counters, elbows to the gut. Running Bulldog, connecting. No! No, bullshit. We're rematching that, hell no. Hell no. Getting whooped. We just dominate his ass now. Oh, the clothesline by Steiner. Alright, dragon screw by Luger. He's like, hit me with a few moves, and then he's got the upper hand. Bam, he's beating me. Throw him back in. Steiner just tossing Luger, dropping him on his neck. And Rick now needed a face. Rick suplex up and over on Luger. Working the back. I got 2 moves to the back and I'm already orange. That's fine. If Steiner beats me this time, I am quitting and simming. It's like they want it. Steiner's got to win the title. STO there by Luger. Luger now hoisting him up. Manhattan drop. Gonna press to man. And drop him down with a military press. And legs taking advantage. Driving an elbow drop down. Into the lower back of Rick Steiner. And Luger now got a neck voice locked in. Jumping elbow drop. Counter by Rick. Irish whip into the corner. Running clothesline by Steiner. Look at that shit, I'm red. That quick. Luger's gotta be injured already. Luger rolling to the floor. Let's have Rick win by count. I don't even care. We'll retain the title. Luger at the counter. Headbutt. And Luger gonna throw him into the steel guardrail. Not once, but twice. And Lex back into the ring. The total package is feeling it. Rick thinking suplex, not today. Luger at the counter. And Luger gonna throw him in that exposed turnbuckle right there. Mr. Hughes exposed it. And Lex is gonna take advantage of it. And Rick just being driven repeatedly into it. Rick with a back suplex. Deadlift German suplex. Another one by Rick. Shot to the gut on Luger. Into the corner, into that exposed steel. Luger with the counter and missed the forearm. Ate a German suplex instead. Elbow drop on Lex. Luger to the outside, Rick. Luger's guys turning on him. Into the ring. That's fine, Rick, get counted out. I don't care. Luger posing away. Into the exposed steel goes Rick again. Luger gonna break his back with that backbreaker. Scoop and a slam on Rick. Rick with a jawbreaker. Luger counters. Luger throwing him back into that steel. And here we go, it's rack time. Luger got him up in the rack. Luger got it, yes. Fuck you, Rick. Hard fought battle, got the win that time. Let's look at the highlight right here. Hoisting him up in a torture rack. Gonna lock it in. And make the man tap out. So Luger actually did win this match, and he won it after hitting him with the title. So I'll take a win by submission over using the title. Lex gonna get the win. Maybe we can hit him with the belt after the match. Let's do that. If it'll let me. And it won't. Alright. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you guys so much for joining me here in the Bob Cave. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting on all my social media platforms. If you haven't done so already, down below, hey, that's where you're going to find me, the B.O.B. I want to thank all you community creators, past, present, and future. Then, now, and forever. Cannot do this without you guys and all your wonderful creations. 2.5-star matchup to close out Clash of the Champions 17. Wish it was better. The first one was a lot better of a match, but I took the L on that one. All gravy, baby. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and stay tuned for more content coming your way live from the Bob Cave. Got Mortal Kombat dropping today. Liu Kang. Mortal Kombat vs. DC. Liu Kang. The Classic Tower. Join me for that. Stay tuned for more content. Thanks for watching, guys.